Good to go?
We're good to go. All right, guys, we're here at the Mayfly booth, which includes Abel and Ross Reels. I'm here talking to my buddy Bill.
How you doing?
So, I don't think Mayfly was here last year. I think this is the first year that you guys are back.
There was a small booth of mainly Abel Ross Airflow.
Okay.
But this time we have all Mayfly brands. So we have now Renzetti, which has been acquired recently. RD for the materials. We have Dyna King Vices, Abel, Ross, Airflow, and the new Airlite Rods.
Super cool. So we got the whole family here this year.
Absolutely.
Way bigger presence.
For sure.
What we want to talk about first, because I'm going to go over the Renzetti booth after this.
Okay.
But let's talk about some of the Abel Reels and some of the Ross Reels.
For sure. All right, so starting off with Abel, some of the new products we got going on this year are the new Abel nippers and pliers. Coming in at a much lower price point and a lot lighter than our previous iteration. We have all the DeYoung prints. We have straight black, straight platinum, and lots of fun stuff. And then we also have the pliers, which also come in flat colors, but then we also have the DeYoung combinations as well.
Those are gorgeous, huh?
Beautiful. That is the native brown trout pattern. Another new cool design we have for Abel Reels is called our Blue Line Project. So it's around 15 different rivers, mainly western oriented, and it's actually a topographic map of the rivers themselves.
That's really cool.
Yep. And
so you can go online, like buy a specific river pattern?
Exactly. Yep.
That's
You
cool.
can choose your river with the compatible reels. Right here we have a TR option shown.
That's really awesome.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between the TR and like the Rove and like the SDS? Like for somebody that's never fished an Abel reel before. Like,
For sure. I would say mainly the drag systems, whether you're looking for a classic click pawl or more of a sealed style. We even have our Vio, which is kind of a low entry price point for a sealed drag for an Abel reel. But then the SDF is the most popular for just, battle ready, fully sealed, fully waterproof. You can get every finish option in it. We even have all of our MLB collaboration reels in there as well. The MLB nippers as well that go with them. But yeah, then we have our saltwaters, we have SDS. We have the Rove, which is a sealed cork drag.
Okay.
Very nice. People love those. And that's really the full slate.
Yeah, one of the coolest things about the Abel Reels is that you can really get a finish that matches your personality or something you love to do.
Absolutely. You can fully customize the drag knob, the handle, the finish, everything about it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, now we also have some cool stuff from Ross, right? You were
Without
telling
a
me-
doubt, yeah. So we have a brand new reel that came out this year. It is the updated San Miguel. So some of you may know the San Miguel from its past, one of a very history reel with Ross. But now we have some updated components that brought the weight down. We have an updated drag knob that's a little easier to grab, but still a beautiful reel and spins freely like that.
It looks so cool.
And then we just have some new colors for Ross reels. So other than, the green, the silver, the black, and the blue you see, we are now coming out with a chocolate,
Oh, that's gorgeous, man. With
a
the gold
Merlot
accent.
wine color,
Yep,
and then the Mardi Gras, little New Orleans vibes.
love that.
That's it.
Absolutely love that.
Yeah, so those colors will be offered in every model of Ross reel except for the San Miguel.
Okay. So Airlite is a newer rod
Yes.
that we're just coming out with, is that right?
So
Or-
Airlite has been around in the UK for around a decade or more under the Airflow name. So
Gotcha.
they're called Airflow rods over there. But now we have them in the US and under the Airlite name. Amazing blanks made in Korea. Kind of that low to mid price point in the range of the high 2s to 500. And there's a rod for everything. We have a saltwater, streamer rod, some fast action, slower, moderate ones. A little bit of everything.
So we can expect to see a lot more Airlite rods on our local streams.
Hopefully.
At the beaches, stuff like that. I think that's something we're
Absolutely.
gonna see a little bit
That's
more.
the goal, So we've opened up a few dealers so far, and hopefully it just keeps growing.
That's
but,
great. So
yeah.
people should start looking out for them at their local fly shops.
Absolutely. The official release was only, I think, on Thursday, so they're brand new. And check them out at your local retailer.
I saw the teaser video came out, and I was like, all right, I got to ask Bill a little bit about this when I get there.
Oh,
All right,
100%.
last question. Airflow is still the same lines that we know and love.
Yep.
You've got the PVC alternative. It's
For
just
sure.
healthier for fish and all that stuff. Anything new this year, or is it?
We have a bunch of new spay lines.
Okay.
Me personally, I'm not a spay fisherman, so I can't talk too much about them. But some of the guys over at Tight Lines NJ, big spay fishermen,
Yep.
they're so stoked on them.
Awesome.
But the biggest thing with Airflow we got going is we have a new formula where we inject glass bubbles into the lines to help them float more. So anyone that might have had any complaints about flotation with Airflow lines, that should be fixed now. And Airflow actually got a whole bunch of new machines back last summer. So any production issues that ever happen, hopefully those will be mitigated.
That's awesome. All right,
Yeah.
that's really great to know. I'm definitely going to try out one of these new floating lines because I didn't hear about
Absolutely.
that and I hadn't tried it out yet.
Yeah. Try them out.
I fished the shit out of one of your intermediate lines, the cold water striper line.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yep, that's what I use.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch it up now.
Well, you know a guy who works for them, so.
Hey, we don't want to get people jealous, but hey, thanks so much for taking the time.
Anytime.
This was awesome.
I
Thank you,
appreciate it.
bro.
Thank you so much.